Good morning. It's so nice to have you join us midweek. This week is going by quickly, and if you are a parent or a grandparent watching us this morning, no doubt you're aware that this is spring break season. So we're going to kick the show off with some fun ideas if you're staying home during those much anticipatory days off. Allison Pryor is here with the Tennessee Aquarium, and they are gearing up not so much for a spring break camp, but just some spring break fun.
Absolutely. So this spring break season, regardless of your school, when the spring break truly is, we would love for you to make a visit at the Tennessee Aquarium. We have a lot of interactive things that are going on to hopefully create those wonderful memories as a family, with friends, and to maybe even return in the future.
You know, so many families around here get out of town when spring break happens. It's a big travel week for a lot of people, but sometimes you miss out when you do that because there's so much fun to find right here in your own backyard. And if the day's a pretty one, you never know what you'll get in March. You can go inside and then enjoy the Aquarium Plaza. If it's dreary, just go in.
Yeah, absolutely. And for next week, we're going to be opening an hour early at 9 a.m. too, to kind of hit off with Hamilton County Schools spring break.
Nice.
So in general, we just hope that people can come in to highlight a few things that we have going on. I mentioned those kind of interactive activities.
Yeah.
Keep in mind when you're going through both the River Journey and Ocean Journey building, our educators may be out and about with what we call surprise and delight. So they may have a curiosity cart with extra hands-on activities to learn some new facts about animals. They may even have an ambassador animal that is with them, where you can have that kind of close-up experience and really get to learn about those ambassador animals. A lot of our ambassadors are animals that are local to East Tennessee or the Southeast, so you're learning about things that may be in your own backyard, like a turtle or a tortoise. We even have a brand new ambassador animal. Bree is her name, and she is a striped skunk. So we are slowly easing her out.
Okay, may I tell a quick skunk story?
Yes.
So we went to Ober-Gatlinburg in January to do a big hour-long show up there, and they have a like a rescue. Animal rescue there.
Yes.
And they had this skunk, and she was the sweetest little tiny thing, domesticated skunk, but they are very sweet little pets.
Yes, Bree is small right now too, just really precious, and so we're excited to start showing her to the public. And so that's part of the things you can see during spring break season. But if you come and visit us on weekends, we also will have diver chats in our big secret reef exhibit. Volunteer scuba divers go underwater, and we have a special face mask and microphone system that they'll be able to talk to the guests outside in the gallery. So an educator is going to be standing there, they'll do an introduction, and then there can be a back and forth when you ask questions. So if you come on the weekends, we'll have times for the diver chats posted on site, so make sure you check those out. And if you want to go even a little bit more, we have deeper dive tours as well, where two different options for the deeper dives. You can do a guided tour before the aquarium opens, come in a little bit early.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, you even get to go behind the scenes in a couple of places. And then on Wednesdays and Fridays, we have one that's called Feeding Frenzy. And for that, you go above Secret Reef, and you're going to help our aquarists feed the animals that are inside of Secret Reef.
Oh, that must be a limited space.
That is a limited space, yes.
So what
Both
do you
of those
do?
are limited.
How do you get that?
You can add either of those tours onto your regular ticket. There's a little bit more of an additional fee. But when you go to our website, which is tnaqua.org, you can add on the Deeper Dives tour whenever you're purchasing a ticket, and then it'll let you know what time you need to show up, where, and that price point too.
I think it's just such a great idea. Maybe I'm just reflecting with my own life right now because I've been very, very busy, and I catch myself sometimes in the car thinking, oh, what I wouldn't give to have a day to just go explore.
Yes.
Chattanooga, spring break could be that very opportunity.
It's the perfect opportunity, and you mentioned that a lot of folks here do travel for spring break. So if you don't come and see us during spring break week, maybe you're thinking about showing up in April, or your school has a later spring break. One fun thing for April, we start penguin nesting season as well. So April 3rd is Rock Day. That's when our penguins get their little rocks and they build their nests with the rocks. And so if you're visiting in April, be sure to check out Penguins Rock and look for those rock mound nests that are there.
So do y'all at the aquarium provide them the rocks, and then they go and get the rocks?
Correct. That is what happens. And so our penguins, they are very light sensitive. And so the light system within our penguins rock exhibit changes just like the season. So they have less light in the wintertime like we do in real life. And so that keeps them normal of what they would expect if they were out in the wild and in nature. So as the days start to get longer, they get more of that light in there. That triggers their normal process for mating and nesting. And so whenever the rocks are given to them, they know what to do of what they would be doing in the wild.
You were a very smart person before you began working with the aquarium, but have you been surprised at all that you've learned?
I have. Like, for example, just that what I just told you about the penguins. I didn't know anything about that. And it's just amazing of the care and the effort that goes into each individual species that's at the aquarium to make sure that they're getting the utmost experience.
Well, and that when you've got a child, their little brains are sponges completely. So what they're going to latch onto at 8 and 10 years old, they'll have forever.
Yes, absolutely.
Let's brag too with the minute we have left. Tim Gears was here last week or a week or so ago with his Call of the Dolphins movie, which is at the IMAX. And he bragged, he's a cinematographer, and he said our aquarium is among the best.
He did, which was very precious words for us to hear because he has been to aquariums all over the world, diving in the ocean, obviously, with his IMAX films. And to hear him say that is amazing. We are honored here at the Tennessee Aquarium, and we really hope that we can be that place in the community again, whether it's spring break, if you're planning ahead for summer camp, we still have a few spots that are open for summer camp if you want to register for that. And just come see us at the aquarium.
Well, here's the website, as she mentioned, tnaqua.org. I might have to snag my own escape day and go spend some time there as well. Thank you, Allison.
Thank you.
From the big picture on your national weather to what's happening in your neck of the woods.
The local experience of the Storm Alert team means accurate forecast for where you live.
So you're always prepared for whatever comes your way.
That's every morning here